Hey guys, Fran here with Rams and Elite Fitness, and we are moving forward in our education series. If you have not viewed the previous videos yet, go ahead and watch those. Those dealt with how to physically construct a plan for your fitness, your workouts. How should they be constructed in terms of intensity of exercise, how long to work out, how many times a week. We've taken care of all that previously, and in this video we're moving forward into a new subject, and we're going to get right into it. We're talking about the mindset, and in my view, this is the most important thing you could ever learn from me, is learning how to cultivate the correct mindset in terms of health and fitness when it comes to goal setting, goal achieving. I think it's obvious, but I want to state it for the record that your progress in terms of your weight or just your health in general is peaks and valleys. Okay, it is not a constant upward trend in the positive, nor has it ever. And that goes, and it's not for me. It's not for any of my clients. It's not for anybody out there. Everybody has peaks and valleys. So yes, I think it's important that we had those previous videos to talk about how to construct the perfect workout, or a plan that's going to produce results. But at the end of the day, there are going to be weeks, you're going to have bad weeks. And I think in order to get through that and to maintain success in the long term, you have to have the correct mindset. So what I'm going to talk about today, look at this right here. Be careful how you are talking to yourself, because you are listening. And I mention it very often that the source of most people's failures is themselves. I mention that very, very often. And that's actually one of the main points in my book, Barriers, which is will be coming out, which is going to help people overcome obstacles. And that's one of the main themes of the book, is that you yourself are to blame. And I know that hurts to say, and I know it hurts to tell yourself that, but the good news is that you are also the most influential person in your own life. You have the power to completely change everything. And I don't just say this, talking some pseudoscience and psychology. I'm talking from personal experience. Not only have I done this in my own life, where I've gone from what I would call, being a 19er, one of the 19 people that fail. I think I was in that category just because I was just floating through life, really, going to school, going here, working, and I never really had the right mindset until I got out on my own and started doing my own business. When I was in that mindset, it was just bland. But now that I'm on the outside, it's easier to see, and I want to help you guys get there too. Okay, this isn't about me and how wonderful I think I am for myself. That's not what it's about. It's about helping people. And what I'm recommend today is everybody go out and buy the book The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Okay, this is probably one of the most applicable books to health and fitness that I've ever read. Okay, and all it talks about is turning simple disciplines into massive success and happiness. And it really talks about compound effect. And what that is if you do the correct things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis, like you just think about today. If you're supposed to work out today and you just take care of business today, think of it one day at a time. And then when you get up tomorrow, you tell yourself the same thing. If I just take care of business today, I don't need to worry about the rest of the week and weighing in next Monday and all that. If I take care of business today, I'm going to be successful. And this book takes that principle onto a whole nother level, and it is absolute truth when it comes to the compound effect in health and fitness. Why do I say that? Because I think each individual has a different... We react different to exercise. There's some people that have great genetics, and they lose 5 pounds in the first week. And it's not just water. It's a combination of fat and water. And then there's some people that gain 2 pounds, or some people that stay stagnant for 2 months. Everybody's different. But the overarching principle is, and this I've learned this best from my clients because I've got to work with so many, a wide diversity of people, that everybody's different. But the one theme that is constant is that if everybody keeps working, if everybody does the things that they're supposed to do, they eventually are going to achieve some sort of results, and they're going to get that. And this book takes that concept and really drives it home. And I just want to read a few quotes from it to give you guys like a little preview of it and why you need to get it. Quote, "The truth is, what you do matters. What you do today matters. What you do every day matters. Successful people just do the things that seem to make no difference in the act of doing them, and they do them over and over and over until the compound effect kicks in." Quote, successful people do whatever it takes to get the job done, whether or not they feel like it. And this quote really, if you watch my video on the fat acceptance movement, I didn't just come out and just start yelling at people and bashing them for being stupid or hurling insults. I took it deeper. I took it to the next level. I took it to the level of the mindset. And I showed how that whole movement is a loser mindset. It's a loser mentality. And if you look at the statistics, 19 out of 20 people do have that same loser mentality. It's a negative way of thinking. And of course, that's not done on purpose, and that's not done to hurt people. I'm not saying that just to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm saying it so you wake up and you can get into this, because you can't change course unless you know what course you're already on. You got to figure out where you are first, and then from there, it's easier. But the hardest part is finding where you are. Most people are so lost and they can't figure out, why they're failing. Well, I want to tell them, look, you got to accept responsibility. And once you do that, things open up like a book. They're crazy. But this says it right here. I mean, there's days I don't want to work out. There's days my clients show up and they're tired and low energy, but guess what? They still do it. And just having that ability to push forward positively through obstacles and barriers is what's going to lead to long-term success. I want to leave one more, because I think it's one of the best ones on this page. Quote, everything is always in motion. Every day, every moment, your life path is either curving upward or it's curving downward. Growing up, we heard 5 times as many no's as yeses. Life has a downward pull. People on the success curve live in responsibility. People on the failure curve live in blame. People on the success curve are pulled by the future. People on the failure curve are pulled by the past. No matter where you are, at any moment you can choose to step onto this success curve. And I'm telling you, folks, this is probably one of the most truthful quotes I have ever read. Life in general is definitely downward pulling on most people. Most people cannot handle obstacles. Most people do have a loser and failure mindset. But they're not there indefinitely. They can literally, it's as easy as it sounds. You can choose to step on the success path. If you're given direction and you follow through with direction every day, one step at a time, you will learn to live on the success curve and compound the principle of compound interest will apply to your life in health and fitness. So again, the book is The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Guys, look, it's got to be under $10 or something. You can buy the audiobook, go buy a book at the store. Look, you got to invest in yourself. Spend a little bit of money it's going to cost you to get this book and take the principles from this and learn them. Please, it's going to be the best money you've ever spent. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys are out there taking actions today, one day at a time, to put yourself on the success curve. Thanks for watching.